Rooster Teeth. Like, I always have a group of friends I play games with, and I know a bunch of them already do animations and drawing themselves, so I kind of want to learn it as well, then like maybe team up with them and maybe create like a YouTube animated series on something, or maybe even just like a really cheap small game just to test it out, mess around on it. Yeah, lots of competition there. It's mainly something that you just have to work on as a hobby over time until you get good at it and like get your name out there a bit. And then once you get your name out there and you start getting like good at it and stuff, then people might start commissioning you, or even just do the whole YouTube thing and see if you're able to get noticed on YouTube. And it's a tough world out there trying to figure out what you want to do. And alright, getting slightly distracted here from my game, going on about what I want to do for schooling. I guess we'll just go for that one for now. I didn't really read it. But yeah, it sounds like you got yourself in a good position there right now. You're doing good in life. I'm still sitting here trying to decide what I want to do, but I'd rather take it slow and figure out what I fully wanted to do before I just hop in there and, like I said, be like my brother and be $20,000 in debt and not actually doing what I went to school for. And I need to build housing right away in this district, okay. Yeah, I know the same thing there, but I'm thinking that what happened with him is that he always talked about wanting to be a video game maker, and then I'm thinking that as soon as he went to school, since he didn't really look into it too much, he just like, oh, I could go to school and start making video games. I think after that he realized how difficult it was, and I think he kind of lost interest and wanted to do that just because he started to realize that it wasn't actually something that he would do, or is a lot more difficult. Oh, what do we have here? Yeah, it's like making video games would be cool and stuff like that, but it actually does take quite a bit of work to do that. It takes a lot of time, and there's probably other stuff to it as well. Oh yeah, and then the programming is another complicated one too. But I can kind of see, like, there's lots of different categories when it comes to video game making. Like, you have your audio, people who do audio, your programmers, your visual animators, your concept drawers. So it's like you could probably still make video games, but it's like depending on what section you want to go into will depend on how hard your job is. Because yeah, programmers, I can definitely see programmers having the hardest jobs of making video games. Because they, like, the coding is pretty hard. I've seen some coding. I've even done a little bit of coding myself, and it's unexplainable how difficult it can be sometimes. Like, if something's wrong in it, like, you could have like a big long section of programming, and if something's wrong in it, or if it's not working properly, you basically have to go through that all again. So if you have a book of programming and you write the book of programming and something doesn't work properly, you basically have to reread your book of programming multiple times to try to figure out what's wrong with it. And that right there is, yeah, they definitely got a hard job, but they probably get paid a decent amount of money since they have a really hard job. No, I don't want that one. Production for fishing boats. Food from camps, productions from marshes. I'll go production from mines. Alrighty. Yeah, for my schooling here, I'm borrowing, since my brother went to school for graphics and animation and all that, I'm borrowing this graphics tablet from him that just sits in the corner of his room collecting dust because he never uses it. And I've been messing around on it, doing some drawings and whatnot, because I have somebody in one of my Discords who's actually a very good artist. He's available on DeviantArt, goes by the username Quicksilver. And he's pretty amazing at doing some anime style arts. And I was watching him do some drawing the other day there, and he's using a smaller version of the graphics tablet that I've got right here. And so I thought it was pretty cool, and since my brother had this kicking around, I thought I'd grab it off him and start messing around with it a bit and see what I can do with it. And I was started on one little drawing there, and this right here actually makes it quite a lot easier. And then since I've already done quite a bit of Photoshop before, I have a bit of an idea of how to do a bit of drawing. So basically just teaching myself now, doing a little bit of learning. And that's something else I've been doing there, is I want to try to teach myself as much as possible outside of school to know whether or not I'm going to enjoy doing something. And then also with the style of games I play, I usually play a lot of when I was younger and on console, I played a lot of Minecraft, and I enjoyed basically just playing on creative in Minecraft and just building stuff. I'd spend hours just building stuff on Minecraft and focusing on doing detailing, and now that I've got a computer here, I still occasionally play Minecraft, but I've adopted more over into the Space Engineers game, if you've ever heard of Space Engineers. And I've put a lot of hours into that, and I enjoy playing that style of game as well, and basically just making stuff and creating stuff. And I actually do some other live streams on it. I was trying to get some guys together here to do a YouTube series. I've seen some storytelling YouTube series on YouTube there, where basically they do roleplay storytelling on it, but a lot of it I usually notice you can kind of tell it's scripted and rehearsed. So what I kind of wanted to do is I wanted to do the whole Space Engineer storytelling, but I wanted to get people to live out the experience while I basically try to tell the story. As I'll just fly around the map as the administrator, creating ships for them to fight against, and try to tell a story through doing that, and then the people that are living the story will live it as it's happened, so it'll seem less rehearsed. So maybe it'll add a little bit of a new style to the game, or I don't know how to try to explain it here, but I think it'd be an interesting concept to try. Alright, we're going to trade with these guys right here just to get a higher production. Trading post created there. Alright. Begin trade route there though. I think I have... where was I? Thought I had a... I guess I don't have the trader yet. Alright, next turn. Yeah, I'm aiming to try to get through this game here tonight. I might not be able to get through it tonight in this stream. If I do, though, I might stream some Space Engineers later tonight. And I was continuing on a ship build I was doing. Next turn. I actually kind of liked the how the ship I was building here was looking. It was looking kind of nice. I wish I had a picture. I'd throw it up in the chat here so you could see how it looked. Actually, you might even be able to see it in one of my previous clips there in Space Engineers Creative. But I'll probably possibly do that later tonight. I don't have to work tomorrow, so I'm going to be up pretty late tonight. Oh yeah. I like this right here. Since I'm roaming this game here, I automatically get roads to my main capital, so I don't have to worry about building roads. It's very handy. Yeah, looking back here at the game, let's see. Drama and poetry, 3 turns in. Space, 7 turns. I don't even know if that's space. Probably not even space. Probably star reading and whatnot. 7 turns. Ancient walls, 7 turns. Watermill, 7 turns. Looks like everything's going to be done in about 3 to 7 turns. Housing is still down in this area here. I can't do any production at the moment till I get my builders. Next turn. So yeah, right now I'm playing on, have it set to the largest map, longest gameplay. I also increased the number of city-states around, so that's why there's a lot of people around me. They're all city-states except for France, which is right here. Even though they haven't really expanded that much, their slot has only gone out by 1. And they've been there for quite some time now. So I'm not too sure what France is doing. All these other city-states haven't really expanded except for Amsterdam here. But I've got a direct trade route with Amsterdam at the moment, so that's probably why they're expanding out. Now the beginning here is always a bit slow, but hopefully I'll start picking up here a bit. I've already noticed that three unmet players have been knocked off the map already. So somebody's been going hard attacking. Somebody's got some high, big army there.
All the world's a stage, and all the men and...
Already. Oh, let's see, what do we get here? Great writers, points per turn. I think I'm still happy with what I have here for now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with what I have. Actually, I kind of want to stick with high production, but I also kind of want to increase my gold intake. Even though I'm actually pretty good for gold right now, so I think I'm just going to stick with production at the moment. I'm going to call that good. Alright, let's see. What's the next one I want to work on? Defense tactics, military training, recorded history, theology. What does that give me here? Temple. That's faith. Civilian slot. Well, we might go for that civilian slot, relic slot. Profit points per turn. Alright, I think we'll go with that one for now. Yeah, you usually hit the